Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. Actually, not one of my favorite holidays. It is my favorite holiday. And nothing says Halloween like a good movie. You have the slasher classics. You have the Universal monsters. You have animated movies. But if you, like me, were a child of the 90s, you had Disney Channel original movies. We're talking Under Wraps. We're talking Don't Look Under the Bed. You're talking Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Twitches. I almost forgot about Twitches. How could I? The list goes on and on. Disney Channel original Halloween movies are, well, not good. Nostalgic, I guess is the word. But the Disney Channel original Halloween movie is Halloweentown. This bad boy spawned 3 sequels. Although we don't really count the last one because that is not my Marnie. But anyways, every year around Halloween, Disney Channel would roll out this masterpiece. Made on a shoestring budget, it shows.
Oh, it's just an evil spell that freezes us. Go!
And captivating audiences year after year after year. That original first Halloweentown movie follows the Cromwell family, a family of witches who have been living in the mortal world. Aside from Grandma Aggie, who lives in Halloweentown. Grandma Aggie goes to visit the family in the mortal world because the oldest Cromwell daughter, Marnie, is 13 now, and that is the year that she should be starting her witch training. Marnie's mother objects to this. Marnie runs away to Halloweentown nonetheless, and they fight an insurmountable evil. And the topic of this video, spoilers if you haven't seen Halloweentown and care about Halloweentown spoilers, they take on Kalabar.
And all I've got to offer is sensitivity, intelligence, and charm.
Now, I cannot tell you how many conversations I've had with friends over the years around Halloween that went something like this. Someone in the group says that they had a crush on Kalabar. Someone else looks up a picture of Kalabar. The group realizes that Kalabar looked like this. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has like a dad thing going on. He's not ugly, he's just not... He's not hot in the way that we all remembered him being. And that brings us to this video. There is no script. I have a drink in hand. We have about a week until Halloween. Let's talk about why Kalabar from Halloweentown should have been hot. So I know I just said I don't have a script, and that's true. Ew, sorry. But I do have a list of about 16 reasons why I think Kalabar should be hot. I know it's not 15 or 20 or some other nice list number, but this is what I came up with at about 2 a.m. 2 nights ago. So, why should Kalabar be hot? Why do I feel like if I read the Halloweentown script, having never seen Kalabar, I would assume he was hot? Why is that? He dated Gwen Cromwell. It is a plot point in the original movie that Kalabar and Gwen Cromwell dated. If you have somehow not seen Halloweentown, Gwen is the mother character. And she is a dime piece. Also, it's implied that the Cromwells are like really popular, powerful women in Halloweentown, so pulling a Cromwell is impressive. Like, yeah, he's cute, but he's not gonna pull a Cromwell. So that's reason number 1. It doesn't make sense and honestly should be considered a plot hole. Someone call CinemaSins. I have a video for them. Okay, number 2, he was elected mayor. It's an observable fact that attractive people are more likely to win elections. According to a 2016 study, a change in perceived attractiveness from 0 to 1, for example, from no one rating the winner as more attractive to 100% rating the winner as the more attractive candidate, increases the distance in the first votes between the winner and the runner-up by 11.97 percentage point. So, like, what that kind of boils down to is that attractive people are 11.97 more attractive people are 11.97% more likely to win an election. That's how studies and statistics work, right? Anyways, attractive people are more likely to win elections. Kalabar should be attractive. He was elected mayor, and it was a Democratic election. It's mentioned in the script. Number 3, he is a warlock. Warlocks are hot. Next, number 4, he is the bad guy in a Disney movie. Let's look at the history. We have Jafar. While an acquired taste, I think we can all agree he has something going for him. We have Ursula, iconic. We have Timothy Odmanson's character in Luck of the Irish. I don't know his name. The leprechaun. Disney villains are hot. And don't go commenting like, oh, this villain isn't hot, this villain isn't hot. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Except for Gaston. We hate Gaston in this house. So, by that logic, Kalabar should be hot. Number 5, he wears a fun suit with orange trim and a top hat. He's a sharp dresser. Sure, a less than attractive guy could be a sharp dresser, but like wardrobe was making a choice here. And the choice was that whoever wore that suit and top hat needs to be hot. The outfit without the man is sexy. And I think when a lot of people say they remember Kalabar being hot, they're remembering the outfit, not the man. So yes, fun suit and top hat should be hot. Number 6, he does magic tricks. The sexiest of hobbies. Nothing gets you going more than a nickel behind the ear. Come on now. Number 7, his office is cool as hell and he has a pet raven in it. He's got like this whole dark academia thing going. Shameless plug for my last video about dark academia. And the whole dark academia vibe is like, it's fun, it's sexy, it's grim and mysterious. This used car salesman is just, he doesn't match the office, the space he's inhabiting. The office is sexy, he's not. Much like the suit is sexy and he's not. Everything around this man is sexy and he's not. And you have to admit, a raven is the sexiest of pets to keep. This animal that's traditionally known as a harbinger of death? Oh my god, forget about it. You know Kalabar's evil because he's keeping that mysterious sexy pet from someone who's actually mysterious and sexy. Anyway, that kind of brings us to number 8. He has a dark secret. We don't know that Kalabar is the bad guy until like the very end of the movie. And that's a big dark secret. And people with big dark secrets are inherently hot. So therefore, Kalabar should be hot. Like, there's a reason dark and mysterious is like a whole type. Number 9 and 10 kind of go together. And they might be the most damning of all. I know I said the fact that he dated Gwen Cromwell is the most damning of all, but this is really, it's something. It doesn't add up. Number 9, he has a son. Now, we don't find that out until part 2, and that's also kind of a spoiler for part 2, so apologies. He has a son, which means he's had relations, right? And number 2, that son is hot. Where are the genetics? I don't know. Also, just kind of as a sidebar, because I've been drinking, did you know that the actress who played Marnie actually ended up getting together with the actor who played Kalabar Jr.? That's what happens when you're hot. Number 11, he carries around a cane for purely aesthetic purposes. Now, what kind of English dandy ass move is that? Like, that is something someone from a, oh, that's his name, Oscar Wilde. That is like something that someone from an Oscar Wilde book does. That is not something that this vice principal should be doing. It's a very hot power move to just carry around a cane is what I'm trying to say here. And number 12. This is kind of a plot issue. Less of a vibe issue, more of a plot issue. In the movie, he makes this boy in Halloweentown. His name is Luke. He casts a spell on him to make him more attractive. So if he did this to Luke, why did he not do it to himself? Checkmate, atheists. Number 13 is maybe the most obvious one. He really has Tumblr sexy man energy. Like a big Onceler vibes going on with Kalabar, with the suit and the cane. I do remember him being taller than he actually is. He's like a magic user, suit wearer. Just like, do you guys know what I mean by Tumblr sexy man? I hope you do. Here's some examples of some Tumblr sexy men. So you get the vibe of what I mean by that. But basically, it is a character type that Tumblr users, especially circa 2015, would latch onto and go a little gaga over. Number 14 might be a controversial one. I think Kalabar has big bisexual energy. I will not elaborate further. Kalabar has bisexual energy and bisexuals are hot. We are coming towards the end of our list here. I feel like I should elaborate on the bisexual energy thing. But I'm not going to. Anyways, number 15 is that he's very romantic. He has this little moment where he takes a dead rose from his office and he brings it back to life and gives it to Gwen. And like, okay, Cal. Okay, that's cute. We love that. So like, yeah, he's romantic. He's a romantic. And we know he's loyal because he's still pining after Gwen after all these years. Actually, that's less loyal, more creepy. Redact that. And then finally, getting down to the core of it, Kalabar is a revolutionary. His whole motive is to basically unionize the residents of Halloweentown against the oppressive human class. And the history books do not lie. Nothing is sexier than a revolutionary. And those are the 16 reasons why I think Kalabar should be hot, and why I think when you think back and remember the movie, when you haven't seen it in a while, you might think, oh yeah, Kalabar was hot. I was into him as a kid. You weren't. He wasn't hot. The things around him were hot. The vibes around him were hot. He was not hot. He was a math teacher. He was a driver's ed instructor, a cheap knockoff of the sheriff from Twin Peaks, a manager at a TGI Fridays, surrounded by the aesthetics and vibes of a very, very, very sexy warlock man. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and I stand by that it doesn't make sense. Anyways, I feel like before I do wrap up, I don't know if we can even call this a video, before I wrap up this, I do feel like I should say, that this was all in good fun. The actor who played Kalabar, I'm sure he's a very kind man. He is not an ugly man. It's for the lols. Nobody's worth is based on their physical attractiveness. He's fine. We're just having fun here. Happy Halloween. Hey guys. I hope you liked this. As you can probably guess, I have just been busy and burnt out and decided to go completely off the cuff here. Yikes. And just have like a fun, relaxed fit Halloween video. I hope you enjoyed that. I might do more fun, relaxed fit stuff in the future if you did. If you did enjoy the video, you can give it a thumbs up, you can comment, you can subscribe to see when I upload next. My videos typically are not quite this goofy. I mean, we have fun. We have fun. I'm just usually sober and have a script. You can even comment if you didn't like the video. I mean, engagement is engagement, baby. If you would like to support the channel, links to my Patreon and merch are down in the link tree in the description. Patrons get all kinds of fun stuff like Discord access, credit at the end of videos, all that good stuff. If you didn't like the video, I'm sorry that this is your type. It's a bummer. Bye!